Welcome to the M3lleo Universe podcast, man. And tonight is strictly about my mom, man. For those that don't know my mom, I'm pretty sure a lot of people heard my story before, but I just want to kind of dive deep in my childhood life, man. Me and my brother and my mom, man, what we went through. So we used to live in Atlanta, Georgia, man. DeKalb County. It was two places that we grew up in, was Allen Temple, and one was Eagles Nest. Those neighborhoods were terrible. They were bad. We grew up in those neighborhoods as kids. I think we were like 9, maybe 8 or 9, around that range. My mom, she was, up and down with my pops. They were going through things and stuff. No judgment, but I gotta call it as I see it, but I love my pops, don't get me wrong, but it was just some things, when I was a kid, me and my brother was kind of like, we were like, we didn't know why shit was happening the way the way it was, but but that's what we went through. Man, we used to live in a shelter, my mom, she couldn't keep a job, it wasn't that her performance, in a job, it was more just, she had a lot of temp agency jobs, man, that wasn't permanent. So she had to, figure it out, you know what I'm saying? We were just kids, and she was a single parent. My mom and my dad wasn't together, they got a divorce. She went through a lot with my dad's girlfriends, and she was fighting them, and me as a kid just looking at that, in the neighborhood while everybody out watching in the neighborhood. Cause we were popular though. Me, my brother, and my mom, we were popular. Cause growing up, me and my brother, we played sports. It started with my brother first. He started playing football in the street. We started playing football in the street. You know what I'm saying? If you ever lived in the hood, you know what the street mean. You know what I'm saying? We had a little street we always played football at. You know what I'm saying? So, but So my mom was just, we wasn't financially stable, growing up. We didn't have certain things that like kids nowadays have, or technology, for sure. My mom, she couldn't keep a job, man. And she was trying, and she was getting help from her mom, which is my grandmother. RP both, man, my mom and my grandmother. My mom was getting help. She was getting help from her mom. And when we was living in Atlanta, Tamika, my godmother, she always, showed love. She was always supporting us. We actually moved in with them too. We were kids, man. So man, good memories. I'm laughing because I remember she spanked me one time, and I felt embarrassed because I knew she wasn't my mom. She was my mom's friend, but I was so bad to her, she had to spank me. But I love her to death, man. We used to watch her kids, Majesta, I call them my god sisters, Majesta and Starla. They grown now. They both graduated from school, and I'm proud of them. But it was rough. It's a lot. It's a lot to talk about. It was very rough. And but my mom got through it, she got through it. And we had no choice, you know what I'm saying? We had no choice but to get through it, but it was tough, man. It seemed like once my mom and my dad got divorced, that's when a lot of things went downhill. I remember when we were living in Eagles Nest, y'all can look it up in Atlanta, Georgia. It ain't Eagles Nest now. They changed it to some name, but once my dad and my mom got divorced, shit went downhill, and my dad was being him, being him, being a nigga. You know how niggas do, and I can't judge, cause I ain't like him, but I it's in me, and I just won't put no hands on a woman, but it scared me when I see my dad, put hands on my mom and shit growing up, and it like as a kid, it made me like heart cold and angry, like going to school. Like it didn't make me want to hang around other kids. You know, I was really more to myself. I didn't want to listen to teachers, you know, because my dad was abusive, you know, when I was a kid, or me and Quan was a kid. And I guess for my dad, you know, he went through a lot. I remember my grandmother on his side of the family, his mom, Mary, was telling me about like how some guy in the club, you know, her, you know, in her younger days, that she, you know, some guy seen, no, actually it was, I think, yeah, her husband, Mary's husband, seen, well, I don't know if they was together or something. I guess so, I don't know, I could be wrong. Sorry, family. But she told me that her husband got mad and shit, and the guy that was dancing on my grandmother on my dad's side got mad. No, actually, no, pause. Yeah, I think I did say it right. So my mom, my grandmother, her ex-husband, I think that was, I don't know if they was together or whatever, but I'm gonna just say ex-husband got mad, and the guy that was dancing on my dad's mom shot my grandpa, and which is my dad in the club. I don't know what went on or how it did, but the guy shot my dad's dad in the club, because I don't know if it was first degree. I mean, not first degree. Damn, tripping. I don't know if it was what's that shit? If he was protecting himself, or my dad there was just acting hothead, you know, and he got shot, unfortunately. But that's what happened. So my dad, as a kid, he didn't have a dad. So I think, you know, I ain't judging my dad at all, but I just see how things work back then. Now I didn't understand when I was a kid. You know, of course you ain't understand when you're a kid. But yeah, long story short, that's what happened with my dad as a kid. And so like, I guess he grew up with that mindset of like not having a father figure. So, you know, he don't really understand what it takes to be loved by his dad or something. And in the streets, you know, he kind of had to grow up on his own and find it on his own. And, you know, some things didn't trigger, you know, as he got older. So I can't really knock him, you know, because, you know, just like my mama, she wasn't perfect either. You know, it was some things that she was new to. She was, you know, very smart, very wise, you know what I mean? So, but, you know, my mom was very soft. She was softened, you know, she was very understanding. She's very teachable. That's probably where I got it from. You know what I mean? She would love to do shit like this, like how I'm teaching and being on camera and all that. But you know, and that's what my brother always say. Damn, boy, you doing it, boy. You like mom and shit. You know, you got that from mom. So yeah. So you know, it was just a lot that me and Quan didn't understand as kids, and you know, we just kept on moving. My mama always allowed us to see in the right direction. She didn't want us to see in her direction and the things she was going through. Now, until we reached a certain age where she started really giving us real shit, like real life shit, real shit that come with it. And so yeah, what else? And yeah, we lived in a shelter, man. We lived in like shit, what? I think 3 shelters. First time we lived in a shelter, oh my God. Oh man, I still remember this. I still remember to this day, man. Bro. I could like picture it in my head. Like, I think when we first moved in this shelter, I don't know what it was. I don't know what it's called, but okay, cool. Boom, we in the shelter, right? Our first time being in the shelter. So my mom, it was this girl. I don't know if she was hating on my mom or something, but she was just always mouthy to her. You know what I mean? And this is when Beyblades were in time. You know, when the kids don't know nothing about Beyblades, man. Kids don't know nothing about Beyblade. They like spinning tops. You know, you let it rip and shit. Me and my brother, we used to play. We used to have them shits. Man, we used to be all in them. We used to be playing toys all the time. And we had other kids that was in the shelter too. They had Beyblades and everything. We got them on, and ever since then, you know, they started like want to play with us. But anyway, before that, my mom, like I said, this girl was hating on my mom. She was just always, mouthy and talking shit. And my mom, she was keeping it cool, keeping it player, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's who I got it from. I got it from my mama. But yeah, my mom was keeping it P, She, she was like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, woo. And then I remember I remember this day. Everybody was in the cafeteria, and I think the cafeteria was about to shut down. And I was just kind of just watching my mom and shit. Cause when I was young, when I was a kid, see my brother Quan, he was more kind of just like, he was always doing his thing and whatnot. Me, I was always with my mom, so it's like I see everything. Like I was seeing everything. So she was last to leave, right? It was me, my mom, and maybe like two people that was when the cafeteria was closed. Cause in shelter, everything is time. Everything is like it's kind of, I wouldn't say like boot camp, but instead of you not working out, you're not going everywhere and whatnot. It's kind of like everything is time. Like you got morning, you got breakfast, you got lunch, and you got dinner. So if you miss them, shit, that's on you. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, mom shit, I think she was like trying to clean and clean up her mess or whatnot, and the girl was telling my mom something like, oh, you gonna get your dishes, you know what I'm saying, blah blah blah, just talking about this extra shit. And my mom was already on it. My mom was already trying to clean up on herself, but the girl was just doing, she was being extra, and my mom, I guess, got tired of that shit. Was like, yo, what the fuck is wrong? Like, you know what I'm saying? What's up with you? Like, you got a problem? Like, so they start arguing and everything. Now I'm just like, oh man, not this again. Cause I was so used to like I was so used to my mom like fighting, like protecting herself, but it always made me nervous, like, because I didn't want my mom to like lose or something, but she never lost. Like my mom was a trooper, like she always like had them hands and shit. And these women be underestimating my mom and shit, like she couldn't fight. So anyway, long story short, the girl like, yo, clean your shit, you know what I mean? You always think you all this and that and that. And my mom was like, oh, so you hating that shit? Cause we Leo, man. Sometimes we like to talk shit, but we like to make you mad and shit, and we know how to make you mad and shit. And we always just get the last laugh. So look. But girl was like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Boom, she hit my mom with some bowl, like some plates, some hard ass plates. Like she snooked my mama, so my mama fell. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, yo, so everybody's just like, you know what I mean? Like, oh shit, they coming out their rooms, you know what I'm saying? And my mom, she fell and shit. Okay, whatever. She snuck my mama. Mama got back up, grabbed her hair, slammed her ass. Boom. Started getting on top of her and started beating her. Pop, 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 pop. And what made me cry as a kid is like seeing my mom bleeding, like her teeth was all bleeding. I swear, bro, that shit, bro. Like, bro, if I was just like, if that shit was happening again, bro, and I was this age right now, oh yeah, nah, I don't. but yeah. So then, I was for sure, man, we ain't got kicked out because of that shit. And my mom was trying to get a job. She was focused on trying to get a job and shit so we can get into an apartment. So strike one, we had to get kicked out. We had 30 days. My mom and the girl we all got kicked out. Like, you know what I'm saying? And she had kids. So shit, man, we was mad, man. Quan was mad and shit. And my mom was mad as shit because she had plans, you know what I'm saying? Everything was going right too. And the second time we had went to the shelter, my mom got she was eligible to, you know, go to another shelter. Shit. And my mom didn't get into a fight with them. With nobody, I mean. She didn't get into a fight. She didn't get in a fight with nobody. So the second time we went to the shelter, man, this right here now one thing about living in the shelter, a lot of people don't know, but one thing about living in the shelter is the pros is that as a kid, I mean, I don't know, I mean, probably parents too. I mean, you do meet people in the shelter that, you know, y'all all relate, you know what I'm saying? And there's no judgment. Like, everybody there to do one thing is look for a job and move on, you know what I'm saying? That's what the shelter is. Look for a job, you know, if you're struggling and, you know, you sign up for it, you know what I mean? Nowadays, they don't have shelters. They don't have a lot of shelters, man. So, but in Atlanta, they had a lot back then. I think this was like in 2004, 2005, maybe 2003, 2004, somewhere around there. But yeah. So the second time I went to the shelter, a new one, you know, we met some friends. Like as a kid, I met friends. You know, me and my brother met friends. I never forget this dude's name, man. His name is Tariq. Tariq, man. If you out there, bro, I don't know if you watching or you know me or whatever, but bro, that nigga was my road dog, bro. And it was bittersweet at the second shelter we was able to go to. My mom met his mom. My mom, you know, people started liking my mom. My mom started doing her teachings. Like, she started to talk about God and stuff. She started being spiritual and all that shit. And people was really like on my mama, like, yo, like, she started to build friends there. And I think that's when my mom really started to, like, she started to get in her, you know, tapping into herself. And, you know, she really was like being the leader. Like, she really, you know, started doing things right. My mom got a job and everything. No. It was the third time we went to the shelter, because the second time, like when we went to the second shelter, when we were able to go there, the reason why we had to move out was because my mom, it was a certain time frame where you had to have a job, you know what I mean? To you know what I mean, you can't stay at the shelter, like you can't stay there. You gotta have a job within a certain season, a certain time, or some shit. I don't know, some shit like that. So my mom, we was just living there, and she was just waiting on the job and shit, and that, you know, jobs weren't working out. So the third time we went was when my mom finally got a job. And that's when she was so excited. And like I said, but you know, just going through that shit, bro, as a kid, bro, meeting people, living with people, bro, it's just like, damn. Like, when I was a kid, I was just like, damn, like, again, like, and my mom used to always tell me, no, you know, don't worry, you know, we still living. She was always use that as, like, you know, like a positive, like, you know, like a positive, like, thought, you know what I mean? She always told us, look, it could be worse, you know, we living, we're able to move, we're able to eat, you know what I mean? So as a kid, you don't really understand, but you just going with the flow. As long as your mama happy, or whoever, the parent, you know, as long as that was the case, that what it was, you know what I'm saying? So my brother was more just like, just going with it, and like I said, we were just trying to, me and Quan was always, that's how we were so tight. We so tight because, like, we went through so much. And, yeah, like, shit was crazy. What else? And shit. Once my mom found a job, we moved in an apartment where she met Tamika. It's called Heritage Square, in Atlanta, Georgia. And, we moved. I think we moved for like a couple of weeks or something. I think my mom, I don't know what happened. It's kind of blind. It's kind of blind right now because I don't really know. But I remember that my mom met Tamika, you know, a friend. At first they started, you know, being friends, and then we moved in with them. We moved in with Tamika, And, you know, we moved in for a little while till my mom get back on her feet. Yo, she real for that shit. Like, I love her to death. I still got a number. I texting her and everything. Like, she a real one right there. Real one, man. Man, I wish there was more people like her, bro. Like, probably is, but hey, it's hard to find people like that. But she pretty much took us in, you know? And then that's when my brother really started playing sports. Well, he started playing sports at a little league, I think age of 7 or 8. I think age of 7, 8, and called New Birth. My brother was nice. You know, I think he was quarterback. He was quarterback and he was running back. Quarterback, running back, receiver. He was everything. And my dad, you know, he used to take him to practice. I didn't like to play football. I was, you know, the kid. I was scared, you know. I think it wasn't my time yet. You know what I'm saying? I was always fast though. I was always fast, but it wasn't my time. Like, but fast forward, then we started getting older. Then you know, we still going through it. And I'm becoming, as a kid in school, I'm becoming disobedient. Like I said, I'm becoming angry. You know, I'm not really learning in school. You know what I'm saying? I stayed back. I got kept back 5th grade. Yeah. For those that don't know, I got kept back, bro. Kept back in 5th grade. And I was going to this school called Margaret Fane in an elementary in Atlanta. Bro, it was this teacher that I think she really hated me. She failed me, bro. She failed me, and I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna take accountability. I didn't want to do homework. I didn't want to do homework because I was going through so much at home, and I was going through so much. Like, seeing my mom go through so much, it kind of put a toll on me. Like, I didn't really want to like study, bro. I didn't want to do nothing. I just wanted to go home, make sure my mama was straight and happy, make sure she can get a job. Like, bro, for real. I was a 9-year-old having a 19-year-old mindset, bro. I was already like, me and my brother, our mindset was like already mature. We were just like, we couldn't focus, you know what I mean? It was always something going back home. Like, we was always going through a lot, bro. Didn't have no food in the fridge. My mom had an apartment. Like, when she first got her apartment, I remember with no food in the fridge, we had to eat noodles. Shit, man. We had to eat noodles, bro. We was going to Family Dollars, bro. We was shopping at Family Dollars. Bro, we was poor, bro. We was poor growing up. But, like I said, one thing about my mama, she always made sure that we got through that shit. She was a leader, bro. She was a warrior, my nigga. Like, what? Bro, she was a warrior, bro. I witnessed that shit. Like, she was my dad, bro. She was me and Quan's dad and mama. You know, of course, mom, but she was dad too. But you know, now that I'm talking about this shit right now, it's like, damn, like, how did my mama get through that shit? Like, you know, you gotta be real strong. And I'm not trying to knock any women nowadays, but there's women out there that's single parents still doing that shit. But it's like, my mom ain't had no help, bro. Like, nowadays, bro, you got women, you know, and then my dad, you know, he was on he was put on child support and everything, but, you know, my mom was so real, she didn't even want his money. Like, she was like, you know what, fuck it, like, you know what I'm saying, you keep that, you ain't really making nothing, you keep that. But my mom was like that, like, she didn't wanna, it was no help, it wasn't no money, you know, it wasn't really helping us. So, like I said, my mom ain't had no car, we had to catch the bus. Bro, we had to catch the bus, bro, in the rain, bro, in the snow, bro. Umbrella and all, bro. Like, yo. Quan, you know about that shit? Bro. Nigga, we used to live in the trenches, my nigga. I don't really think people really understand what trenches is, bro. bro. It made us men today, bro. Like I can look at myself and like, damn, like these folks don't even know, bro. They think shit sweet about me. They think shit was easy. They think, now I'm the man I am and I'm looking the way I am because it's been easy. Nah, my nigga, it's been hard, bro. Shit was hard, bro. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful right now. I'm humble. You know what I'm saying? I'm smart, bro, because I know I don't want to go back. I'm not trying to have my daughter go through that shit. I'm a teacher. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna just have her just run up in here, oh, she can get this and that. Nah. You gotta do work. You gotta put the time in for that. To get those toys, mama, you got to make sure you listening to dad. You know what I mean? But yeah, like, then seeing my brother getting picked on in high school, bro. He was going to what's that school? DC on Fly was at what's that school? Taylor Mays. A lot of people probably know, but Taylor Mays High. Or I think it was called Mays High. I don't know, one of them shits back in the day. But my brother just come home and he just talking about like how you used to pick on him and shit because my dad, man, he wasn't a stylist, man. Like my dad just didn't have it. Like my brother, in the morning I used to hear my brother crying because my dad used to always say, yo, put this on, because I think they used to be late. So my dad used to drop him off for school like we overslept. My brother used to oversleep. And my brother was just so like, bro, he hated that shit. My dad used to have this nigga put on green shirt with blue pants. My dad didn't give him no time of day, but that's the other side of the plate. When we was living with my dad at the time. And my dad was more like hardcore, but he didn't really give us that full direction because I think, like I said, he didn't have that full direction too. And then, we was always wanting to be with my mom because our mom was more like, she knew us and she took the time out to really like make sure we were straight. And she took the right direction, the right, design of being got it the right way and shit. So, cause I remember me and my brother, we was living with our pops once and it was rough, bro. I think it wasn't the plan. Like, but yeah, like I ain't gonna really go into all the way in depth because this is a lot, but yeah, like it was man, bro. My mama a fucking trooper, man. And I think that's why when it comes down to women and my type of women, like I don't want to necessarily have a woman that's like my mama, but I would say like if I was to give you a percent out of 100, I would say like 65. You know what I mean? 65. They gotta be able to cook, clean, be strong, like, and be smart, willing to be a team player. Willing to not look at the materialistic shit. I want my woman natural. I want my woman like her being her. You know what I'm saying? Strong-minded, will-powered up. You feel me? Like I want her to be will-powered up. Like I want her to go through shit and I want her to handle it. I won't say necessarily go through shit, but I want you to be able to like not break, not feel like you can't do it. And I want you to be able to go through that thing like water, or at least try, figure it out. And I don't want no easy broken woman or no weak woman. I don't want that shit. Like I don't want no woman that got shit handed to them the rest of their life and then they complain, or they feel like they can't get through it, or they feel like they gotta have a male or man to provide, or okay, it's okay to have a man to provide and y'all, work together. But when you on your own, I want to be able to see that. I want to be able to, make sure that if you're the one for me, shit, like if shit goes south, you know what I'm saying, we both can adapt to that bit. You know what I mean? Not just, oh, well, he got it, oh, you know, la la la, whatever, the woo the woo, la la la. Nah, it don't work like that. And nowadays, women don't understand that shit. They think they do, or you got some that do, but it's very slim, very slim. All I see is motherfucking shaking ass, you know, fucking selling pussy, you know, OnlyFans, you know. Don't get me wrong, shit, make your money, but it's not enough of the old school way, man. The willing to go strive for this shit. The willing to just being strong and being a real independent woman. And it's vice versa too. You know, man, you know, I feel like you got men out here that's lazy as fuck, don't want to work, don't want to get that bag. You know what I mean? They want to just smoke, fuck, chill. They want to just be a fuck nigga. You know, don't take care of the kids. You know, I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna call it what it is. But like I said, man, my mom, we went through so much, bro. And looking back at that shit, bro, it's just like, damn, bro. Like, bro, we made it out. Bro, we made it out, bro. And my mom used to cry. She used to pray to the Most High. I used to hear her in the room crying, you know, giving a shout out to him and giving him praise, bro. Bro, that shit used to make me cry, bro. That shit used to just, and I was a kid, look like watching all this shit manifest. Like I was a kid, just notating it, like looking at my mama wherever she go. Like I was like, you could say I was spoiled as a kid, but I was like, shit wasn't just gonna just like not get looked at, cause I was always looking. My eyes was always, you know, looking, and you know, just, man, I was very observant as a kid. Then we moved to Charlotte, you know what I mean? We moved to Charlotte, and we moved in with my grandmother, Candy. But before we moved in with my grandmother, my mom's mom, we was living in Allen Temple. I forgot to say that. We was living in Allen Temple. And that's where the M3lleo boys was at. That's where they started at. And my white tee, yep. Like, a lot of people don't understand that I actually grew up in Allen Temple. You know what I'm saying? With Bankroll Fresh. You know, he was catering to the kids, the community. You know what I'm saying? Who else? It was a lot of little pimping, you know, pimping and all of them with the M3lleo boys. Like I said, it was a lot of little upcoming rappers back then that I grew up around that a lot of people don't know. And I got friends that's following me on Instagram and Facebook, and we all grew together and we know what's up. Like, but you know, we don't talk about it because like it's already on the internet. But yeah, we really grew up in the trenches, man. We never grew up in no house. You know what I mean? Not saying it's a bad thing, you know. I mean, not saying that, you know, shit, we just couldn't afford it. Like, my mama couldn't afford it, like, you know what I mean? But we was always living with the roaches, you know. Look, my mom was in the trenches, right? My mom was in the trenches, right? Nigga, she wasn't even scared with no roaches, nigga. Like, not to like make it all nasty and make it all like, damn, y'all was poor, damn, like y'all ain't, why y'all ain't moved nothing nice? Nah, it was just that, nigga. It was a trench, nigga. We was grateful for what we had, nigga. Like, shit, when you start from the bottom, nigga, you just kill them shits, kill them roaches, like, nigga. My mom wasn't even scared. She was killing them shits, nigga. You know how like when we all, oh my God, there's a rose right there. Oh, my water bug. My mom was like, oh shit. You know, that's how my mom was. She was just like, yo, nigga, we here, and we ain't gonna be here for long. We gonna get something better, but right now we gonna endure this. We gonna be grateful. We gonna thank the Most High for allowing us to have a roof over our head. We gonna actually like, nigga, whatever. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? So that was our motto, man. Like I said, my mom made sure we went to school and played sports, do something. My mom always wanted us to do something. She ain't like us just staying home. She wanted us to do something. And so me and Quan got into football. Of course, started with Quan first, and I started training behind him. And he started teaching me some things, and I fell in love with football, man. And that shit took off after he, once he went to college, NC State. I was trying to find my way. I was trying to get it. You know what I mean? It didn't plan the way I thought it would, but I endured it. I enjoyed the time, the experience, college life and football and all that shit. But yeah, man, it was a struggle as a kid, man. Me and my brother was just trying to be happy kids, bro. Like, we couldn't be happy because there was a lot going on, and if we would have known, and my mom would have known how to do other things a lot better, like counseling. I think if my dad and my mom had counseling, man, I think they would have been together for a long time, man. But I feel like, man, shit happens for a reason, bro. In your life. So it's crazy. Shit. Her birthday was in a couple of days, July 25th. And I just chilled, man. I started tearing up too. I was crying at work, man. Like, damn. That shit made me hard. That shit made me go harder though. Like, when something just make you go harder, like, once you get your tears out, you start really being grateful for what you have and the position you in. It's like, damn, bro, like, I'm grateful. Fuck this shit. Like, I ain't letting nothing destroy my dreams or whatever I got going on right now. What's going on now that's good, I'm gonna keep it that way. You know what I mean? So, but just thinking back on this shit, bro, it's just like, bro, this shit make me want to tear up, bro, right now, bro. Damn, bro. Because at the end of the day, it's like, they, the people, your mom and dad, the ones, I would say your loved ones that paved the way for you. They paved the way for you. And it's like, once you get through that pavement, it's like, damn, once it's easy, man, and you in a better position, it's an honor, but it's also, it's emotional because, like, damn, they went through this to make it better for you. You know what I mean? They went through this to show you that you're gonna do better than me. I want you to do better than me. My mom always say, you're gonna thank me later. I never forget that shit. I'm like, my mom would say, I'd be like, what you talking about? What you talking about, mom? Like, what you talking about? Stop it. But that shit came into fruition, bro. Like, I really thank her, bro. Like, I really thank her right now. And I'm just so glad we had a great chemistry. Me and my brother and my mom, we had a great chemistry. Like, when she passed away, I have no type of, like, regrets. You know what I mean? You know how, like, when you sometimes, bro, that's why they say love them while they're here. Cherish them while they're here. Give them their roses. Tell them you love them. Tell them everything about them in a good positive way. Flourish your love with them. And I'm glad I did that with my mama when she passed, cause, like, I'm just glad I didn't do anything or been disobedient to my mama, and then if she was to pass away, I had to live through that shit. Like, I'm glad I don't have no regrets, bro, cause me as a kid, I was hard-headed. I didn't listen to my mama. I was being disobedient. I think I was smelling myself. This was the age when I was like 16, I think like 15, 16. I think when shit started getting rocky, I just didn't understand. My brothers, we used to always fight because my brother wanted me to be obedient to my mom, and you know how big brothers do, and you know they it's tough love. It was tough love, man. I ain't gonna lie, it was tough love, man. Like, my brother didn't really mean that shit. He just, I see it now, you know what I mean? Now I see all the stuff that he did and that he was trying to teach me, even though I wasn't, listening. But now I see it all clear, bro. It's like, damn, like, that's tough love. I love them both, man. He doing good, by the way, too. My brother doing awesome. I got 2 beautiful nieces. I check in with him from time to time. Yeah, man, it's kind of touchy, and like I said, I just thank my mama, man. I thank her for just allowing me to see it. Me and my brother, we both thank my mother for allowing us to see what real life is, and her teachings and her talks and the realism out of her. Because I think if my mom was not doing that, and now that she gone, she was a goal and she didn't do anything of that nature, man, my brother would have been on the block. Would have been, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna speak on it, but oh yeah, we had to do that too. You know what I'm saying? That's on another topic, but I ain't about to get in that. But oh yeah, I used to, come on, man. And I used to get it, man. I used to stack up money. As kids, we used to take out trash. We used to have a hustle, bro. We used to really do that shit, like Allen Temple. Yo, bro, we used to have a hustle, bro, in Allen Temple in Atlanta, Georgia, man. Bro, on the weekends, we used to goddamn take out trash, bro. We used to have a stack of money, bro. Man, listen. Man, bro, like, those are the good memories, man. Nowadays, bro, you don't got that shit no more, bro. Like, kids back then, when we were kids, we used to go outside and play. You know what I mean? When we were kids, we used to go outside and play. Nowadays, all these kids want to be on the phones, tablets, TV. They're inside now. And they're missing the fun outside. So, new generation, you know how they go, man. So I guess, that's part of it, man. But yeah, it was fun, man. It had some good and it had some bad, man. So, but yeah, my mom, I love my mom, bro. Like, I'm sending my vibrations out right now. Father, I just give you praise right now. You know what I'm saying? I thank you for allowing me to be strong. I thank you for not giving up on me. I thank my mother for teaching me real life things and challenges, good and bad. I thank you and my mother for allowing me to see it, allowing me to still keep moving. Sometimes you gotta talk to the Most High. Sometimes you gotta build that relationship with Him. Sometimes you just gotta speak out. You gotta really just give your all in it. Like I said, I just want to thank my mom for seeing my path and seeing my truths, seeing who I am as a son, as a young son. She knew what I was capable of. So, like I said, I never forget, what she told me. Like, take no for an answer. Work hard, be wise. Seek truth and you shall find. Seek it and you shall find. We ain't perfect. I ain't perfect. I'm still learning, but I do know that being wise and read books and focusing on yourself is the ultimate. So within, mentally, spiritually, you know what I mean? So yeah, but I went through a lot of shit, bro. And I don't regret nothing. I don't regret a damn thing, bro. Right now, I'm so hungry, bro. I'm grinding still. I'm focused, bro. I'm relentless. Like, bro, nobody can tell me what I do. Nobody can tell me I can't do nothing, bro. For real. Like, I do this shit, you know what I mean? I grind hard, and I'm still grinding. I ain't rich yet. mean, shit, I'm wealthy, but I want to be even better. I want to be even better from where I'm at now. And 2 to 3 years from now, remember this video, y'all. I'm gonna be up. I'm gonna be even up. And when you up, you gotta keep climbing. You gotta keep going. You know, don't let the devil stop you. Don't let the devil anything, job, tear you down, make you tired, make you feel like, oh, you know what I'm saying, I'm just go home, after work, I'm just chill, relax. Nah, go do something productive. Go get that work in first. Do something. Go meditate. Go do some yoga. Go stretch. Go clear your mind. You know, cut everything off. Go isolate yourself. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta start doing that shit because, bro, you don't want to take everything at work and bring it home. You know what I'm saying? And that's what my mom was doing. She was meditating. Yo, she was meditating. She was meditating. It's crazy now that I'm talking about it and I remember it. That's why I was like that. Yo, my mom was meditating, bro. That's the key, bro. That's the key. Meditation is the key of less stress. Like, after work, I think everybody like should go find isolation and meditate, bro. Meditate for like 20 minutes. 15 to 20 minutes out of your day, right? Because I think when we doing so much in the world, especially Monday through Friday, we working, we go home, we don't really sit down and really meditate or really isolate ourselves. It's always either kids in the way, it's a lot of TVs on, it's a lot of movements, a lot of words, everybody talking, nobody ain't quiet. It's a lot of shit going on. I think after work, you gotta find time for isolation and meditation. You know, and that's what my mom was doing. So, you know, I find myself doing that too. So it keep you less stressed, man. Keep you on your toes. You know what I mean? Keep you on your toes, man. But yeah, that's it for tonight, man. I just wanted to kind of talk about that, give y'all a little background about just kind of how me and my brother grew up, and you know, it's a lot to it, but you know, I'm gonna keep it at that right now. You know, when I come out with my documentary, I'm gonna put everything in it to where people can really like, oh shit, they can see what we went through and shit, or you know, hear a little bit more in detail. But thanks for watching, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. I'm glad I ain't cried though, cause I was like, shit, I ain't want that shit was trying. It was trying. Like I was trying, but I had to, like, you know what I'm saying, put on for the camera. No, but yeah, man, like, comment, subscribe my channel, man. Like I said, man, if you don't really know about my channel, really, I'm me, you know. I want to talk about truths, man. I want to talk about experiences. I want to talk about worldly things, man, that's going on. I'm gonna keep this shit going. Every time I make my podcast videos, I'm gonna just keep on talking about good topics and my past experience, what's going on. I got a lot of videos coming, man. We're gonna just keep going. We're gonna keep coming. We're gonna keep making this moolah, this money on. And we're gonna keep it cool, man. We're gonna keep a good vibe going on, man. I thank y'all, like I said, I thank y'all for watching, man. And I'm out. Good night, man. Rest up, sleep, get you some sleep, get you a nice little dinner and go to bed, you know what I'm saying? All right, we're gone. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get it.